Hello, Internet. We're Shock Surplus. I'm Brandon. I'm here with shock expert Jeff.
Hey.
We got a bunch of questions from you guys about Rancho suspensions, and we're going to answer them for you. So right off the bat, we got one here. How is height adjustment made on the Quicklifts? I have a 2007 Silverado and only want 1 inch of lift.
So the Quicklifts, unfortunately, are not going to be ride height adjustable. When we say the Quicklifts are adjustable, what we're referring to is the valving. So the Quicklifts have adjustable valving, but not adjustable ride height. They're called the Quicklift. What they're meant for is to get your truck level with the rear at a fixed height. Depending on whatever truck you have, that lift height is going to be a little bit different.
And this one's about the warranty. What is the Rancho warranty?
So the good thing about Ranchos are they have a lifetime warranty. So if the shocks fail, shocks crack, they leak, they break, let us know. We'll get Rancho to get that taken care of for you guys.
Should I get additional lift for the rear suspension when carrying additional load or if I'm towing?
So with the Ranchos, the Quicklift, they are designed to level your truck from the front to the back. Now, if you're going to be constantly carrying a load in the back of your truck, that weight is going to bring the bed down. Or if you're towing, that weight's going to bring the bed down and you'll be sitting higher up front. So if you're always loading up the bed or you're always towing, you'll either want to look into lifting the rear end so that you're a little bit higher, or investing in a set of airbags. So when you do have that load back there, you could bring that back end up so that it's level with the front of the truck again.
Makes sense. All right. This one's regarding the adjustment knobs. What setting should I have the adjustment knobs at for daily driving or for towing or other purposes?
So that's gonna vary on what you like and what your preferences are, and as far as ride quality. So there's 9 different adjustment levels. 1 through 3 is going to be closer to your OEM ride quality. 4, 5, and 6 are going to be something closer to the RS9000 line of shocks. And then you have your 7, 8, 9 settings, and that's going to be your firmer settings, giving you more ride control and more stability when you're towing or hauling.
What size tire can I run with the Rancho Quicklift?
So that is also going to vary depending on what application we're going with. Though you'll be able to grow up to a 35-inch tire. Just kind of as a general rule of thumb, if you're in a half-ton truck like a Silverado 1500, Ram 1500, F-150, you probably get up to 35. And if you're in a smaller truck like a Tacoma, you're going to be good for 33s.
My truck came with Ranchos from the factory. If I get RS5000s, will they be the same?
So we actually just took these factory Ranchos off of my own Silverado. They look like the same. They look to be the same as RS5000s. Same colors, same twin tube construction. However, these Ranchos from the manufacturers, from car manufacturers, are built and valved to the manufacturer's specs. So me personally, RS5000, the Ranchos that came on my Silverado, they're a little bit softer. I haven't tested the RS5000s on there yet, but we are going to be throwing the Quicklifts on there, and I'm going to have the Quicklift set to the middle settings and be able to give a feel for how different they are when we get to that part.
Gotcha. So not exactly the same, and we'll find out soon enough exactly how much that difference is.
Yeah. So these manufacturers, GM, Ford, they go out to Rancho and tell them that they want a shock and they want the Rancho name, and Rancho builds them to however the manufacturers want them.
Got it. So next up, we're talking about the range of adjustment on the RS9000s.
Okay.
So we've got 9 settings.
9 settings. So again, the 1 through 3 is going to be your OEM, closer to your OEM ride. 4, 5, 6 is going to be your RS5000, close to the RS5000 line, and then 7, 8, 9 is going to be your maximum control line, giving you the most control and the most firm ruggedness out of the Ranchos, or out of the RS9000s.
So there's a new Rancho RS7MT. What's new about those?
So the 7MTs, Rancho did they're the monotube line of the Rancho in the Rancho's line of products. They replaced the older RS7000MTs. I don't have them now, but we're actually testing those on the Jeep, and they're monotube shock, still a monotube shock. They're made overseas, and they're same 46 millimeter piston. They come in either digressive, linear, or progressive valving, depending on your application, and they're black now. I think they look pretty good.
We've got the RS5000X, the RS7MT, and the RS9000s. What are going to be the differences between the three of those?
So the RS5000s are going to be a twin tube shock. I believe it's they use a 1 3/8 piston. The RS7MTs is the monotube line of shocks. That's going to be the what Rancho will call the middle line of shocks in the Rancho lineup. It's a monotube shock with a 46 millimeter piston and a 2-inch body. So that's going to be a little bigger piston, bigger body than the RS7000s. And then the RS9000s are going to be your top dogs. Adjustable tri-tube body, adjustable valving, and yeah, massive shock in comparison.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so last one we got here. Will I need to get an alignment after installing Quicklift?
Yes. So when you're lifting the truck, you're changing the suspension geometry. And when you do that, your alignment's gonna get out of whack, and you're gonna want to change or get an alignment done. Give it maybe a few hundred miles, a couple hundred miles after you install them. Let the springs settle out, let the suspension settle out, and then you'll be able to get an alignment and not have to worry about the suspension settling anymore and needing to get it realigned.
Exactly. So anytime there's a height change, you're going to need a new alignment, right?
Correct.
Got it. Well, that about sums it up for the questions that we've gotten a lot from you guys before. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section below or hit us up on shocksurplus.com. We'll be happy to help you. And if you found this informative, give us a like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time.